YouTube, it's brother Dennis. Today's Wednesday, May 1st, and I give God all the glory. Got a couple young birds out. Actually, all my young birds are out. I know the guy's complaining about me and my camera work. I don't make nobody dizzy. I wait for him to come back around and get out of the sun. So, got him out. There they go. They're starting to loop around. I don't want to make y'all dizzy. Let me stop. I'll just keep the camera right here. So there they go, looping around. So, yeah. Man, I wanted to say, I want to say thank you to everybody who commented and I was that video with Joe in it, like of the race. I really wasn't planning on going over there. I went over there for something else, and he invited me to hang out for the race. So I went over there to hang out for the race, to watch the race. It's funny saying watch the race because really you're just watching birds trap in. It's not like you're actually watching like the Indianapolis 500 or anything. But it was man, I don't know, man. Seeing them birds coming in and trapping in, it just did something to me, man. It's because, you know, last year I raced young bird season, and I had like a really bad season. I didn't have enough birds to start the season with. Lost most of my birds right away. So I just had one guy, and we always raced on Sundays. So I was always at church when my birds trapped in. Like I was never home to see the birds actually trap in. It just hit up my live on my phone. And that's one of the reasons why I'm going to be racing Gold Leaf Club this year, because they actually race on Saturdays, and Fayetteville race on Sundays. So that's why I'm trying to get like 60 birds. So hopefully I can have enough for two teams, two nice sized teams, like 20 and 20 or whatever, to race both clubs. So those are two babies. That one, those two are really babies. Those are the last two babies I added. The only reason why I added them is because I've been lazy and I haven't, I'm not gonna say lazy, I've been unmotivated. And I haven't finished this side. Haven't worked on my loft in a month, or since I built it. I just haven't been motivated, but now I'm past the point where I need to get motivated. So and these birds aren't ranging yet. They're starting to group up, but they're not ranging yet. So I'm trying to slide these last three in with them. But I got 6 that are be ready to move over here like in a week, maybe. They're on the floor now, and they're like losing their hair. They're peach fuzz. One of them's already coming out to the aviary, so he's off the floor. So I got to get moving on this loft. I'm gonna try to do some of it Sunday, make it a Saturday to make it at least functional. Finish the roof, punch the holes in it for the vent, put some perches up, and do the traps. Once I get it functional, I can always finish the way it looks, or whatever you want to call it. The trimming it out and doing all that. I just need to get the function down. So. And these guys, I'm not mad if they don't fly off. It's just the experience of getting them outside is what counts. And the other white one, it's a white one, almost all white one. And it's the third one. Those two, that's the first time being out. And then I got another one that's up on top of the roof up there. That bird was out yesterday flying like a champ. That bird right there, flying like a champ. And I know it would because the father's a Wayne Hall bird. So Wayne Hall, people, if you know that name, you know what kind of birds that he has. So he's an older gentleman that's in poor health, lifelong pigeon flyer. But let me get back to the, I'm sorry with the camera, so please just, I know I got one guy, I can't pronounce his name. If I mess up Robertson family loft, there's no way I'm gonna get his name right. It's like Ostenheimer or something. It's like really like I can't figure it out. I asked him, does he have a nickname or anything, or what does it mean? And he's just like, it is what it is. So sorry, but he's always like, buddy, you gotta work on your camera work. You're getting me dizzy. So I'm trying to keep the camera still. I got all the tripods and everything to make videos. I just don't know how to do it. Like I bought Filmora a year subscription, and I got tablets and GoPros and all kinds of stuff to hold the camera, tripod. I got all that stuff. I just don't have a teacher. When I grew up, we were still using cell phones and pay phones. Pay phones and quarters and home phones. You know, now it's like people got computers in their pockets. We had a computer. It's like I'm too old. I need help with making videos. But until then, it's just this vlogging is all I got. I'm excited about being close to 800 subscribers, so that means a lot. God is always providing, so amen. And what else I wanted to say? Oh man, so I went over to Joe's house, killed 2 birds with 1 stone, and I watched the race with him, and his birds was coming in, and it was like, I don't know, man, it was just the feeling of seeing them trapping in. It's nothing like it, bro. It's like it's really nothing like seeing them birds trapping in and thinking that you could have won. And at the time when his bird trapped in, he was I think his bird was in 2nd place. But that's the thing about the live. Not everybody has the live, so some of the people have to manually bring their clocks in and all that. And by the time it was all said and done, his first bird, he ended up 9th. But I did get a printout of the Master Loft, and he's leading the Master Loft, Joe is. So I believe it's Master Loft, and I think he's in 2nd or 3rd for Champion Loft. But Master Loft, whichever one that means, is he's in 1st place. And you know, he's a really good flyer. He's flown for several years. I want to say over 30. I don't want to lie, but I know it's over 30. It could be 40. In New York, he was a New York flyer. And he moved to North Carolina a couple years ago, so he kind of restarted. You know, had to restart over, so his old bird team is still kind of small, and he's, you know, got, you know, whatever. So plus he's got carrying kids and stuff, so I'm quite sure he don't want 100 birds. So, but he's got, you know, good operation going on as far as the bloodlines. He's always very competitive, always in the top % of the races. A lot of the other guys down here, you know, he supplies people with birds and all kinds of help, and he's really a good dude, man. He's a great flyer. He's agreed to mentor me and help me, and so I'm with it, man. You know, we live I would say like 30 miles apart, as like it takes me like 30 minutes to drive through his house, but as far as the birds go, I think I'm 8 miles longer than him, or 14 or something like that, as far as the crow fly, they say. So I am east of him, and he's west. He's on he's over west. I think I'm the only guy actually east of 95 north. But his birds have to come all the way up all the way up. A lot of them shorter guys, the Fayetteville guys and all them guys, their birds packed together. All the birds packed together when they get tossed and they come up, and then his birds have to break and come up basically by themselves. So for the old birds, because I'm not flying old birds, and Tommy is up this way too, but he's been working a lot, so he hasn't been flying. So his birds have been coming by themselves, and hopefully our birds, we're going to train together so our birds will learn to break away from each other when it's time. And so, you know, my birds ain't going to his house, his birds ain't coming here. So we're going to train together, get our birds to know, our young birds to know when to break, how to break, and all that stuff. And yeah, man, I'm excited, man. I know I got good birds, or at least I should have some good birds. Hopefully, you know, I got good birds. Gave a couple birds to Ruben. I'm going to give a couple to Joe. And then there's a new guy in the Gold Leaf Club, Donnie, I think his name is. I met him. I think I'm going to send like 3 birds to him. But the reason why I like giving birds the reason why I want to give a couple birds to other lofts is, let's say I do piss poor with my birds, but somebody like Joe, who's very experienced, got the food down, the training down, the supplements and everything down. Let's say I give him a couple birds and he does very well with them, then most likely it's me and not the birds. And that way it could help me narrow in on my breeders, because that's my concern, or my number one goal right now, is to understand what breeders are producing good birds, what breeders aren't, so I can not waste my time on subpar birds and build a program. So right now I'm trying to establish what birds that I have, if any, I can use as a foundation. So that's why I don't have all my birds from one loft. I got birds from different lofts, and hopefully I can kind of blend this and blend that, and come up with my own type of bloodline, my own whatever works. So at least that's the plan. But you know, I don't want to just go and get 50 birds every year, like 25 young birds from this guy, 25 young birds from that guy, and then race off his young birds, you know, because I kind of feel like I'm racing their birds. Like I want to, like, it's hard to explain, but it's kind of like I want to breed and race my own birds, I want to compete on the highest level in breeding also, you know what I mean? So I got birds from Tachyon, I got James, got a pair from James, I got a pair from Joe, Barnhart, Adrian P, a couple of birds from Mike from Rocky Ridge, and Wayne Hall. I got a pair from him in my loft. Yep. So we got a good start now. Man, I'm so mad at myself for not racing old birds this year. Well, I couldn't race them because I didn't have the birds really, but man, I wish I would have did better last year, because then I'd be racing right now. And I'm just like, I'm jacked. It's like I'm excited, man. That's why I got into this racing stuff. Oh, but yeah, I got the live, and Joe ended up 9th once all the final stuff came in, but he is lead master loft. And the reason why I got the live is so my club is like an hour and 20 minutes away, so I could basket my birds and put my birds on the clock, and then the live I can send my results without having to drive back down there and do it manually. Some people prefer to do that way, but I'm good. You know, I'm good with the basketing and all that, and fraternizing and everything with the basketing. But, you know, hour and 20 minutes away. Now, Gold Leaf Club's only 30 minutes away. Or 40 minutes, because I got a new clubhouse. So that's about 40 minutes away. So that's not a bad ride. But I'll have the live, so I could just use it, you know. Uh-oh. There's 2 baby birds that have been sitting there the whole time. Let's see what they do. Some beautiful white birds. That bird's actually off of the I don't want to leave Curtis out. That bird there is the father is the brother to the cock I just got rid of last week, the terminal, the pair that I was having bad luck with. So it's an Ornette Sharky on the top, and then the hen is actually a bird that the guy Bill bought off a website, off a auction site a few years ago. Really good bloodlines, he says. I gotta get the paperwork from him. I don't really care about that. He said that all the birds that she produced, good birds, that they all came home, but none of them would really hit the sheet. So I bred her to my best cock on paper as far as bloodline, Ornette, Sharky stuff, and at the time. So, and this bird here is a product of it, the white one. The mother's a piebald. Uh-oh. It's funny how they try to land on the fence and miss it. The young birds, they don't have their skills. It's like trying to ride a bike. Man, I'm glad they're sticking together though, I guess. So, got the birds out. It's a little late, so I'm on hawk duty right now. I'm a little nervous about the hawks. And all of them are chilling and sitting around. And, I'm gonna wait. So I got 29 birds out right now. No birds in. So I'll leave in the comments. I'm not gonna let the video run all night, but I'll leave in the comments how many trap in. I'm gonna call them in a minute. Let's see if that works. Come on. Come on. At least they move a little bit when I whistle. Put their food down for them. Sorry, grab the cameras. Come on. Let's see here. All right. So I've been putting food in here, and I got a scooper, and I've been putting in 2 scoops one scoop for 2 birds. And since I got 2 feeders, I have figured out exactly. You see how these feeders are bone dry? Not a seed. Hold on a second. Not a seed left in any of them. And that's because I figured out roughly how much feed they're supposed to get. And that's about it right there. Just enough. It's just enough to cover the bottom of that barrel. I'm sorry about the camera work, guys. I'm trying to do it with my hand. It's just enough to cover the bottom of that tray, both trays, with about a ½ inch of food. And that, for 30 birds, that's 15 scoops. Come on, guys. Come on. So I got my dogs in. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on. There you go. Come on. Once they realize I'm not over there. Early bird gets the worm. Got 1 in. 2 in. 3 in. 4 in. Come on, guys. Come on. 25 to go. Come on. I can hear them all dancing on the roof. That's funny. It's like raindrops. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. I wonder if because I'm inside here, I think maybe I'm spooking them. But I'm getting some reaction when I whistle. So, come on, guys. It's monkey see, monkey do, man. They see one guy fly up and they all want to go. Come on, guys. Y'all are hungry because you're pecking on the roof, but the food is inside. Come on. Come on, guys. Well, I got 5 in on the whistle. Come on, guys. So now everybody's gonna think I'm overfeeding you, and they're gonna tell me to cut your food back even more, and you're not gonna get food. Come on, guys. Come on. I have no mealies, no silvers, because they all got killed last year, and none of my birds produced any of them. I do have a really dark bird that's coming up, that's on the floor. It's going to be on my next team. It's a beautiful night out here. It's like 75 degrees maybe. Come on, guys. Yeah, guys, I'm pumped for this season coming up, man. We're pumped. Now we can just make it with a team. Enough. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. Uh-oh, here comes my neighbor. Neighbor. Hey, Piper. Well, YouTube. Make friends, not enemies. It's peace and hair grease. God bless you all.